What's going on, guys? This is Strengths Productions here. Welcome back to another episode I've for you in store today. This will be an update video. What's been going on? I'm not posting anything um, in a few months, and there's a good reason for that. But first of all, happy holidays, happy New Year's, everybody. This is the first video on my channel in 2026, recorded on January 17th at around 1:30 in the morning. Just because I'm a night owl. So I sleep during the day and I'm up at night. I'm a vampire. This will serve as an update video, like I mentioned a minute ago, and kind of talk about what the future holds as of right now. Uh, again, I've not posted anything in a while. For those of you who do not know, I actually got on with Amtrak finally. Started off as an assistant conductor. My first day was September 29th of 2025. I was in class in Wilmington, Delaware for about 8 weeks. And then I had to go to St. Louis for an additional 2 days for what we call car handling training, where we learn about all the different equipment we'll operate, we ride on, how to fix things, how to do the car counts, shove moves, radio verbiage, for the Amtrak way. And so now I am officially a marked up assistant conductor, and within the next few months, I'll go for a conductor promotion, which is a requirement for those of you going on with Amtrak after you do your 9-day probation. And actually, after 60 days, I don't know if it's your first day of class or after you mark up, but I did mark up December 21st of 25, and from what I was told last, that the promotion will be 6 months after your Marco. So sometime in the summertime is when I'll go for more training for conductor stuff, and then be marked up as a conductor and be officially certified. So that's what's been going on for now. I do have a couple videos in the works for the last ones for 2025 as of right now. The next update I have is there is a rumor going around, and I'm here to confirm with the rumor. There is a possibility this channel will be shutting down permanently. However, I am currently in the works right now, or my idea is in the works, about how I'm going to do kind of like a reboot, but also it's going to have brand new content in it. It's going to be a lot of educational stuff, a lot of good montages, movies, stuff like that, for just railroads, aviation, general stuff. And then later on down the road, when I do make time for it, as Amtrak does not give me much time for anything these days, that I'm going to do some auto body stuff as well. I got a few friends around, and we were talking about making car videos. One guy wanted to start a country band, and so I told him that I would be interested in it as a drummer, kind of making songs and stuff like that. We've been kind of songwriting a little bit during my time in Delaware, and it's something that we were thinking about putting together. It'll be mainly country stuff, country music, bluegrass, all that stuff, since I can kind of play spoons. Just a little bit. Just a little. But yeah, that's what we have in the works for now. But like I said, I've not confirmed fully that the channel will be shutting down, doing a reboot. It's just an idea to just have whole new content in it. I know there's a lot of good productions from my last videos. I'll see if I can re-upload them. My most recent production that came out was when my wife and I took the Chief to California. As now working for Amtrak and seeing all the process and stuff, I realize there's a lot of information that's not correct. So at some point soon, I will be taking that video down. I gotta re-edit everything, put the correct information on there, spelling and a couple of sound glitches here and there. I know the sound cut out in a few sections of the video, and so that's what I plan on doing with it. So that's going to take a little bit of time, but when it's ready, I'll go and take that video down, and that video will be a re-upload. But once I get the new channel started, I will put a link in the description either in the bio or whenever the release is out. I'll put a link in there. As of right now, I don't have one because it's still in the works right now for it. I know my other friends and I were trying to start a gaming channel, but the content is not available for public, and I'll leave it at that. So there's a lot of stuff going on. There's ups right now. There's a lot of downs. Right now that's happening, which I'll not disclose much of it, nor am I going to put any foul name to shame into certain companies right now. But I will say that we are struggling a little bit, and so there's a lot going on right now that we have to solve first. So all the videos will be slowing down. Maybe I'll upload like a simulator video here and there in the meantime, and then finish the last video of 2025, which is all the rail fanning stuff. When I was back home on the East Coast, when I was training in Delaware, every weekend I was able to go see my friends and family in the DMV, go rail fanning, go chase trains or whatnot. I was supposed to go see 611, but I didn't get the chance to do that, which it happens, and I'm not upset about that by any means necessary. It just sucks I didn't have enough time, but life gets in the way, and as you get older, it's something that you have to realize, and so there's going to be sacrifices you have to make, and you're just going to have to suck it up and live with it. But like I said, a lot of stuff going on right now, so everything is slowing down. I know this is not the way I want to start the new year, but it's unfortunately a lifeguard. Got our hands tied up pretty much with everything going on. But that's all I got for right now. But new intro coming along the way. I just got to find a good song for it. There's a lot of good video clips that I can use and see what I can do with that. Lot of cool ideas that are going to be coming to life, and those ideas will be coming to life here shortly. But they'll probably be, if I don't make the YouTube channel or I decide not to, then it'll be on this one. But if I do start the upload process and start actually getting the gears going for it, my hillbilly accent's still back from the East Coast. Once I get everything started, if I can get everything started, then I'll make the final announcement for this channel, and we'll move everything to my other channel. I will save some videos from this channel and move them over to the other channel because I think they're really cool videos, and a lot of you guys admire some of those videos too, and I want to make sure I can keep the good content and all the other content, like all my rambling and BS stuff from high school and all that. That's what I'm trying to get rid of. Get rid of all that stuff and move on with like more exciting stuff, like more production, more energy put into work, and all the other stuff. I do have another announcement. There is another thing I'm starting as well. I'm now getting to selling railroad memorabilia, like timetables and stuff. I have my own book and binding maker, lamination stuff, anything for rail fans and railroaders, right? I'm now on working for my third Class 1 railroad, and so there's different things that I've brought for myself and for others for all the railroads, and all the railroaders out there. If you're new to railroading, if you don't know what you're getting into, if you want to learn about something, whether it comes to like detectors, signals, track warrants, all that good stuff, switch moves, like how to plan a good switch move, I'll be coming out with that as well. But there is going to be another channel, not the one that I was talking about, but this is another channel. So pretty much like if this channel goes down, this will be the second channel, maybe a third one if I keep this. But it will be explicitly for railroaders and teaching railroaders how to do certain things. The channel will be private, and in order for you to have access to the channel, I'll have to send you a private link that you cannot share with anybody. You will have to sign paperwork, right? for that, and then you have to provide your employee information. So that way I know you are really a railroader, and I can access that. And I have friends who work for every railroad that they can access stuff too. So if you lie about it, you're not going to get access to that as well, right? Because of high security and high demands with everything that's happening these days. We have, kids trying to get access to switch keys, or derailing trains just for, creative content, learning how to, place trespass, how to do certain things with locomotives, and then going to try to do something, and then them possibly getting hurt or killed. So once again, I'll reiterate: if you are a railroader or you are in railroad training and you want access to this stuff to help you guys, or to learn something, or to provide information to teach other railroaders how to do certain things, that channel will be explicitly for that. That right now is also in the works, and that will be released hopefully by the summertime, maybe at the end of this coming year. I also have some documents, like, signal logs, switch logs, all that stuff, extra uh, additional paperwork like track warrant, like this stuff that a railroader is going to need, that I'm not going to give to the public. Now, I do have a lot of old timetables that if rail fans, if you are a collector, if you want to do something with that, is also in the works right now. So if you like timetables, I'm talking like old timetables, like from some odd years ago, decades. They're no longer in use. Obviously, all the important data information is going to be gone. So rail fans don't try to call people and try to do anything malicious towards that. That's what I'm trying to avoid, altogether, because I don't need anything happening and then it comes back on me. That's number one. So once I get that stuff going, this was a business I started a few years ago. I haven't done anything much with it. I just simply didn't have the time. But now I can come out and say publicly, we're starting to, or at least I'm starting to bring that back. So that way, because we need the cash. So trying to do that so we can pay our bills, and all the other stuff. Plus, I've so much stuff, right? Like all these, well, wrong finger. Like all these books right here, like all these, those are the kinds of books I make, right? All these binders and stuff, notes, from a long time ago that I just have no use for. I mean, I keep a lot of stuff as, for like memorabilia stuff to say, hey, I did the switch move. Hey, I worked this job. Hey, I did this. Hey, I did that. Right? There's a lot of stuff that I'm keeping for myself, but the stuff that I don't need is the stuff that I'm going to sell, or maybe auction off for bidding on eBay. Um, Once I could get the link back, I'll put a link down in the description below for this video so you guys can go access stuff. There's not going to be anything on it right now, because I got a couple other tasks that I need to take care of first before I can start re-uploading all these timetables. But there's a lot of cool history when it comes to stuff like this, and that's exactly what we're trying to do. But that's the updates that I have for you guys. Welcome to the new year, 2026, and about a couple weeks I'll be turning 26, and that's very scary. Very scary. It doesn't seem like much for those of you who are twice my age, probably old enough to be my parents. But as I get older, I realize I'm starting to get older, and so you take every birthday as just an age. That's it. But other than that, I hope everybody's doing well so far. I hope everybody had a good holiday, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, New Year's, and hope 2026 becomes your season, and all the other stuff. But other than that, everything's all right. Everything's all good. I know you haven't heard from me for a long time. I know people ask me if I've been out rail fanning, and haven't done so yet. The only things I've done is everything from Delaware, which I'm dividing up into different, like, it's going to be one video, so it's going to be a super long video, but I don't have time to split it up and, edit, edit everything. And so I'm just going to combine it into one big video. So, and that will be the grand finale of 2025, and that's how we'll go from there. So, without anything else being said, without anything else I have for you guys, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I have. I think that's it. So we'll go ahead and end this right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for listening to the updates and all the other stuff. Keep your comments going. I check my notifications at least once a week. As always, feel free to subscribe. I will subscribe back. More exciting things coming up in the future. I just got to sit down, take the time, and plan everything. It's going to take a little bit, but we'll slowly get there. Because now I'm in the mindset of I want to actually get a production going. This channel is called Trainiacs Productions, and so far I've only had a few full productions, and I want to go ahead and step that up, so that way I could actually call something a production under the name production. So that's what we're in the works right now. The productions I have, again, kind of like, Danny Harmon style. If anybody's watched Distant Signal, if you haven't, please go watch his channel. His channel is absolutely amazing. It's full of all kinds of educational stuff, great montage, great narration, everything like that. Danny Harmon is one of the best idols. Not probably. He is one of the best idols in this community. He gives a lot to his community. He teaches a lot. He does what he enjoys, right? And with everything happening like that, I've learned a lot of good tips and tricks from him, watching his videos, growing up, and his videos are absolutely amazing. If you've not heard of Danny Harmon or Distant Signal Productions, YouTube, go find him, like and subscribe to him. You can't miss that old narration that he does. Not old like old age, but old fashioned, right? The way he narrates stuff, and talks about his story, where he came from, his great narration, why he does and how he does it, all the other stuff. And again, Danny Harmon, he is a huge idol, someone that I look up to when it comes to learning about all this amazing production stuff. And he also has great advice, great teaching lessons, tips, tricks, all kinds of stuff. Even during training with Amtrak, our instructors played a few of his videos to learn about signals, which I thought was astounding, right? So Danny Harmon, if you're watching this video, just know Amtrak appreciates you, because during our training session in Wilmington, Delaware, for assistant conductor training, they did play a few of your videos when we were learning about signals. And the video was absolutely amazing. Of course, I've seen it before, and I watched, when we sat there and watched the video about it, I knew exactly what was going on because I've watched it before. But everybody else is like, man, this video is really good. Like all these rail fans, and they're learning about rail fans. Like, oh man, these rail fans know a lot more than we do. Like, oh, where they train from? It's like, we don't get trained like we would in a classroom environment. We go to the field and we just figure things out, and we ask questions, and we learn a lot. That's what this hobby's all about. It's all about being together. It's all about learning. It's all about the adventures, the excitement. It's being able to explain answers when asked the same questions that we've asked at one point in our lives. That's exactly what it's about. I always tell people, if you want to be a leader, there's no greater leader on earth than somebody who once had the same questions that he now has the answers to answer those same questions with others. That's one of the mottos I've had for a long time, and I'm a strong believer in that. And that's probably one of the greatest life lessons I've ever got. Now, granted, I'm learning a major life lesson right now, and it's appreciate everything you have in the moment, because the next moment it might be gone. And that's a lesson I'm going through right now, and I'll just leave it at that. All my close friends who I talk to daily, they know what's going on. I'd rather not show or tell the world, and put anybody's name in shame. That's not what I'm trying to do, But I am struggling a little bit right now, and so just know that I'm learning a great life lesson right now, and I'm trying to get back into the game and make my next moves. And that's all I can say. So, without further ado, welcome to 2026. Exciting things are coming. Keep watching this video for more updates and announcements, and we will provide them as soon as we can. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your continuous support. This is Trainiacs Productions. Happy New Year's, everyone. And don't smoke. That's my job. We good? Okay.